as we get set. Give me a second there. There we go. Now we get set as we got to talking. I forgot to hit the go live button. Now we're live here with John Reynolds on camera and color commentator, other voice in your head as you're watching this. This game brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time live presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Spartans on to victory. A little bit of a change starting lineup for the Spartans is De'Arian Ruffin Thomas is starting out there with Brock Beekman, Lane Huffman, Connor Upton, and Ethan McKim. As Brock, like always, will be set to tip. Tipping against him will be Dempsey Whitsitt. I'm looking at the wrong roster.
Oh, it's correct. It is Dempsey Whitsitt. So,
see, this is what I like about the teams that will have the same jersey numbers, whether they're varsity or JV. Really helps not trip me up sometimes. As we get set, Spartans will win the tip. Lane Huffman, left side, kicks back out to Upton. Back up top. 3 for Brock Beekman. Beekman starts it off.
Pretty shot from Brock Beekman from beyond the arc. Nails home first points of the game.
Trying to post up down low on Beekman. They'll swing it out right side. Now Wildcats in the corner. Puts it up for 2. It hits the side of the backboard, and it'll be rebounded by Connor Upton. 7:15 remaining. 3 for De'Arian will be off. And last touched by Connor Upton. Wildcat ball.
It's a mouthful. Wildcat basketball. Wouldn't you say?
I'm up to you. I mean, Wildcat ball is pretty easy to say.
Wildcat basketball.
Enunciate that, and it'll be different.
That's right.
Inside, they kick it right back out. 3 for the Wildcats. It's going to be short, rebounded by De'Arian. As he'll take it up half court. Back out to Lane. 3-0 still your score. BPC leading. And he'll look in, kicks back out. Upton for 3 on the corner. That one looked good, but it was a little bit too far left as it hits the back iron. Upton, he's going to step back, hits it right over towards Huffman. 6:30 remaining. Brock picks up his dribble, back out. Looking for the steal was Adams.
Almost had it there. So.
And that's a pass like that, that kind of looping pass is what BPC really likes to take advantage of for those fast break points. Really don't want to get into an option where they're throwing those themselves. Having a hard time against this 2-3 defense getting inside to McKim, as that's been their game plan. It's tipped and stolen away by Caleb Hartstern. Down low for Adams, and Adams just slips and looks like he tweaked his leg a little bit.
Yeah, he's limping on that leg as he jogs down the court.
Didn't know the court was the same grass as the Super Bowl. 5:54 remaining. 2 for Huffman will fall.
Got that one to fall off the back iron there, did Huffman. Used a little bit of the backboard.
5-0 your score. Back up top to Adams, down low on the elbow. Splits the defenders and puts it up for 2. And I do not have a 25 on my roster. We'll have John run down to the scoreboard, the scorebook at the end of the first quarter to go get his name.
I think Croxton just said 25 as well, so.
Well, that's his name. His number's 25, but the roster had no 25 on it.
Yeah, exactly. So he's going to be 25 from now on.
Perfect.
Unless someone in the chats listen knows who number 25 is on the JV North Fulton Wildcats.
I mean, I have an idea. It might be Brody Thumb because he's 25 in varsity. And it doesn't look like they switched, but we'll have you go and sprint down there and check because that one's off.
Yeah, I ain't sprinting down there to go find out who number 25 is.
Oh, come on. You're going to need the workout.
I might walk down there. You ain't catching me sprinting down these bleachers. Beekman, 3 is way no good. Off the top of the backboard there.
Pierce set to come back into the game. Darian will go out. 5 minutes remaining. 5-2 your score, as the Spartans still lead. Playing defense a little bit tighter now, up in the front. Gets past Upton down low, and that's going to be tipped, but able to get control of it, and the foul. It is Brody Thumb.
Hey,
so he'll be set to shoot 2.
And look who doesn't have to even sprint or walk down to the scores table.
I mean, you could still go for a
Still
walk.
Still could. Probably should. Probably should.
So 2 shots upcoming. As the first one will fall.
Been a close game here through the first 3 minutes or 4 or 5 minutes here at first. So
second opportunity will miss. So he gets 1 of 2 as it's rebounded by Lane Huffman and
stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds.
Huffman got the break off the free throw shot and got control of it and then lost it as he goes down the court. So it'll be Wildcat basketball.
4:40 remaining, 5-3 your score. As they'll fake him out, go right side, back up top to Ramey, excuse me. Underneath, as it's just a little bit too far to the left, and it'll be Spartan ball. Pierce taking it out in front of the cheerleaders.
Yeah, the North Fulton cheerleaders wearing the pink around there, or on their cheerleading uniforms. Bushnell-Prairie City going all red tonight. They'll have red on for the varsity game.
Well, mostly, as the seniors for the cheerleaders do have a blue uniform.
Well,
back out to Upton, top of the key. 4 minutes remaining. Macomb with the, man, I thought he was going to go up with it. Upton, however, for 3 misses. Rebounded by Tanner Pierce. Tanner Pierce puts it up for 2, and that one will be off. And that'll call the foul. We'll see who it's on. It will be, well, I can't see. It will be Tanner Pierce, his first, team second.
Just under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. 3
will be taken. That one will be off. They try to save it, but he steps out of bounds, and it will be BPC ball. 5-3, still your score. 3:33 remaining in this first quarter. This game brought to you by Webb Family Farms. Webb Family Farms has been growing corn, soybeans, and Spartans for 5 generations. Nathan, Lisa, Jamie, Cyrus, Terry, and Linda wish all BPC athletes good luck this season. Brock, right side, gets it to Pierce. Pierce down to Macomb. It's going to be tipped and stolen away by Dempsey Whitsitt. At the logo, 3:13 remaining. Kick it out right side. Picks up the ball. It's going to be tipped by Upton.
I believe, yep, he stepped out of bounds. So
back into the game will be Alex Adams, as he will switch out with Tyler Munson. Adams is the one who tweaked his leg a little bit earlier. Came out, doesn't look like he's hobbling or anything. Out up towards the right side again. North Fulton inside, it's going to be tipped.
Ooh.
And he's going to get the ball back. Thumb will kick it over. And waited. That's going to be tipped. Nice job by Huffman, as Huffman's going to go for the fast break points. Lane Huffman gets the first points by anybody, and it seems about 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah.
7-3, your score. 2:30 remaining.
Yeah, been a while with both teams on the offensive side of the ball. Just haven't been able to get something going. And, you know, Lane Huffman maybe gets a little bit of energy back into this Spartans offense.
That'll go out of bounds. Spartans will get the ball back. Macomb taking the ball out. Huffman running point. Three will be in. Beekman gets his second 3.
And I bet that 3 feels a lot better than the last 3 he took, which hit off the back of the backboard. It's definitely good for him to get his confidence back.
Shot up for 2. Dempsey Whitsitt. 13-5. Excuse me, 10-5. Inside Macomb for 2, misses. And it'll go out of bounds. North Fulton ball. Parker Guppy back into the game. Corner. And it's going to be right back up 3. Off the back, misses. Rebounded by Beekman, but it'll be last touched by him as it goes out of bounds. 10-5 your score. 1:20 remaining.
Coach Steve Martin wanting a tip there, and I think Beekman was kind of on the same page as his coach, but in that response, the only opinion that matters is the man in the white and black.
Back up top of the key. Wildcats getting it inside of thumb, trying to use that size advantage on the inside block as BPC puts it in for 2. Lane Huffman gets his 6th point of the quarter.
And of the game.
12-5, 1:20 remaining. Back top of the key, down low to thumb. Puts it up for 2, misses. It'll be rebounded by Beekman. Brock will take it across. Gets a little ahead of his own dribbling, has to pull it back out to Tanner. Tanner, right back to Beekman. Beekman looking inside. They got Parker Guppy wide open down low. And Beekman, 3, misses off the front. It'll be rebounded by Brody. Beekman almost gets a reach in there, has to watch out. 30 seconds remaining, tipped by Pierce. Down low for 2 will be Dempsey Whitsitt. 12-7, 19 seconds remaining. Swings it to Upton. Upton down low. Pierce drives baseline. Looks back out to Upton. 10 seconds remaining. Huffman gets to Upton. Back outside. They'll get it to Beekman. Right back to Lane to Upton, but it's going to be tipped out. Last second off balance shot will be off. So at the end of 12-7 your score. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we get set for the second quarter of action at BPC. For this JV contest, we'll have the varsity on right after. Depending on how fast they do the senior night stuff tonight, and it depends on whether it will be on the beginning of the varsity or the end of the JV. Most likely end of the JV, as the girls' senior night was very quick, as they tried to get it done and out of the way so they had time to warm up. So we'll most likely stay here for senior night. And if anybody shows up to the varsity stream and asks around, hey, why didn't they do senior night stuff? It'll be on the end of the junior varsity stream, because we won't have time to stop streaming and kick it over and start streaming again. And then we will go to the varsity stream as soon as we can. Let you guys enjoy the pep band that should be. Well, I thought the pep band was here. Maybe they haven't set up. I mean, it is the band senior night as well. Maybe the pep band just hasn't set up yet. As we are still almost 30 to 45 minutes away from when they will play.
Yep. No, I'd imagine there is pep band tonight.
And Upton for 3.
So I get a look from over here saying there may not be pep band tonight, but there is, so.
Okay.
I guess.
I was to say, I look down, I'm seeing a lot of pep band shirts.
And there's a lot of people sitting over there in the pep band section. Might have to kick them
I mean,
out.
it's kind of like you're dating somebody in the band. It would be nice for you to know this.
Yeah, I was just told, imagine there was pep band. Yes, there is apparently pep band tonight. So.
Oh, man, top of the key. 6:40 remaining, 15-7 your score. As they'll swing it back up top to Adams. Going to try and get it inside to Brody, but stolen away by Macomb. Ethan will kick it down towards Tanner Pierce, who has Upton left side. He's going to go for the 3. A little bit longer, and that's going to be short. Puts it up for 2. Tanner Pierce.
I bet that's exactly how Upton just drew that one up. Wanted it to be short the whole way, and Tanner Pierce.
Oh, yeah, right there. It was just a pass.
Yep.
6:10 remaining. Spartans up 7. Adams looking inside. They get it to Brody. It's going to be tipped, but he's able to keep control of it, and they'll call the foul on the pass.
I believe that's going to go on Ethan Macomb.
Indeed. His first, team third. Brock Beekman set to come back into the game as well as Jaden Ramey. Munson out from underneath the basket. He's going to shoot for 3. Misses. Rebounded by Parker Guppy. Guppy has players 2 behind him. He pulls it back out to Upton. Swings it to Brock. Brock back out to Connor. Pierce gets that one. Top of the key. Drives inside. He puts it up for 2 and hits.
Tanner Pierce has had that shot down all night. I mean, that's just his second shot, but he's been able to get that fadeaway. Floater, runner.
It's one of these things. It all just means a shot that ain't a shot.
Floater was the word I was looking for.
Tipped and stolen away by the Wildcats, and there's Beekman for a steal. 19-7 your score. Back out. And it's going to be hands all over.
Yep.
Wildcats will get their first team foul. We'll see who they charge that
15,
one on.
1-5.
Will be charged to Tyler Munson, his first, team first.
Yeah, had hands all over Beekman there, so kind of knew it as soon as the whistle blew.
Upton with it, top of the key. As he'll kick it out towards Pierce. Pierce will drive into the lane. 3 for Beekman. Hits it. Beekman has 9, all on 3s. And there's a timeout by the Wildcats. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell.
Yep. Right move there, or right call there by
the referee.
Yep. I was to say, he kept muting my mic and turning me down. I was a little
muting your mic.
You're turning me down. I kept my voice kept changing in the headset. I was getting a little confused.
Well, yeah, because anytime that I'm talking, I'm watching at this bar, and I keep a little bit of red. And every time you start talking, it's right here, and then it goes straight out the red and then straight back down.
I don't know, man.
And the funny thing was, you trying to talk was there. I was muted because they're trying to take a drink. 22-7 your score. 4:38 your remaining in this first half.
Yeah, Spartans really just had control of this game here through the first half already, and I mean up by 15. So,
whew. I mean, and quick maths like that is how you get the
Scholastic
Bowl team win.
Yep, that's right. West Prairie sweeping Bushnell-Prairie City and Scholastic Bowl earlier on. I took part in that just a few moments ago before I came over here to do camera. So
Beekman will get fouled. 2 shots upcoming, as they'll charge that one to Jaden Ramey, his first, team second.
they call me more of a team player on Scholastic Bowl, though.
You know, we had a nickname for that when we were playing. The warm body.
That's pretty much me. I mean,
we need 5 people to fill out the team. Just sit there. You don't have to answer.
I mean, I answered about 5 or 6, but
hey, there you go.
So, I mean, how many I got right? We'll talk about that later.
As he's able to hit 1 of 2. I don't know. It's one of those things as that one will be up for 3 and in for Tyler Munson. That it's not that it's bad to miss points in Scholastic Bowl. The worst thing to do is sit there and know the answer but be too scared to get it wrong.
I've been in that exact same situation.
Beekman for 2, misses. Rebounded by Brody. They'll go down for Ramey. Inside, puts it up for 2, and he's going to get hacked. We'll see if it's Upton or McKim they call the foul on.
McKim.
It will be McKim, his second, team 4th. So
Good.
2 shots upcoming for Tyler Munson.
There's a silent auction going on here tonight, so if you're interested in a silent auction, come on out to Bushnell-Prairie City High School, and looks like a lot of baked goods over there on that table over there in red.
Lane Huffman and De'Arian Ruffin-Thomas back into the game. This is the first, second opportunity for the Wildcats, and that one will fall 1 for 2 at the line. Tyler Munson has 4. 23-11, 3:33 remaining in the half, as we'll take a break at halftime to get yourself some stats. Pierce on the elbow, kicks it out towards Upton. 3, misses. Rebounded by Lane Huffman. Huffman to Brock. Brock down low onto the Pierce as they're trying to get it across inside to him. Drive inside on the baseline. It's going to be tipped. He steps out of bounds. He had it out of bounds. Referee, what are you looking at? All right, man.
Did look like
maybe it was just me.
Might have had a foot out of bounds. I'm not sure. Kenny's going to punch over the table. Look at the replay on that. So we'll see what he says. Nonetheless,
it's
Wildcat
kind of hard.
basketball.
It's kind of hard with the pixels, but 2 for Thumb as he misses that one and won't call a foul. Maybe that's a little.
Yep.
A little
Gets
slipping of the rule.
Yep,
a little bit of the rules changes, you know.
I mean, you'll see that time to time. Referee know he gets a call wrong, and then maybe give a little gimme
That
later.
is stolen away by Upton. He's going to put him up. Oh, out towards Lane Huffman for the little bit of an alley-oop.
That was a pretty play there by Huffman and Upton. They saw the advantage they had going down the court and took it.
3 misses, rebounded by Beekman. Beekman out towards Pierce as Tanner will drive down low. Tries to kick it back out to him. Finally gets away from the defense in Lane Huffman for 2. Misses that. It'll be rebounded by Tyler Munson. Looking inside to Brody, and they'll kick it back up top to Hartstern. 1:54 remaining. 25-11 your score as the Spartans still lead the North Fulton Wildcats. Down into the corner, they'll get it. Puts it up for 2, misses. Tipped by Brody.
Yep.
And it'll be Spartan ball as Alex Adams comes back into the game for North Fulton. This game brought to you by King Family Chiropractic. King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, supports Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MIND-DC. That's 6932. They also perform DOT/CDL physicals for just $85. 3 for Beekman will be off the front iron, rebounded by Adam.
Beekman's
down to Hartstern, almost lost that one, and they put it up for 2. Misses, rebounded by Brock Beekman.
Beekman had that shot earlier on in the game a few times, had drilled a couple threes early, just didn't get the advantage there, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 here.
Blocking foul on the drive. You know, Beekman is a great shooter for him and great athlete. The problem is, especially recently, they've been having some issues with him fouling too soon. You know, Beekman only with 1 right now. That's worked out in their favors. He's just got his 10th point. Past couple of games we've had, he's had 2 or 3 at halftime.
Yep, and if you're in foul trouble early on in the game, kind of limits your playing time as a player in the second half.
Misses the second. 1:01 remaining in this first half. Snyder down there on the bench with his pregame popcorn like always. As that'll be a blocking foul charged most likely to Tanner Pierce. Hands were up, but he just kept on moving closer and closer, moving him out of the way. His second, team 5th.
Snyder's got them bright red pants on as well.
And the matching all-white polo.
The white shoes,
Shot
white
will
socks.
be up and in. Parker Guppy comes back into the game.
I'll say the popcorn was pretty good, so highly recommend if anyone is here wanting to have a little bit.
And misses the second. Boy, it just seems like it's 1 for 2 pretty much every time. 30-second timeout taken by BPC with 51 seconds remaining. We'll be back right after this.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all of your banking needs. Come visit the bank-friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. Upton with the ball, 23 seconds remaining now as Huffman will get past 1, back out towards Guppy. Guppy almost has that stolen away. 26-12 your score. Here with 10 seconds left, and there's a foul on Adams. That'll be his first, team 3rd.
Bushnell wanting to get the last shot off here before halftime.
Oh, excuse me, his 4th. Munson back into the game, switching out with Adams. 13.4 seconds remaining, 26-12, as BPC is going to hold the ball until the last second shot, it seems. Beekman gets it to Upton, 2 seconds remaining, out to Lane. Lane drives in, puts it up for 2. And no good, so that'll be the end of the half, 26-12. We'll take a break and get some halftime stats for you right after this.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards, or like circles, or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. For this halftime show, brought to you by Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchants State Bank of Bushnell has been servicing the local community's needs for personal and business bank, as well as home and agricultural lending. Stop by its top trust department, stop by the main branch at 44 East Main Street, or the drive-up facility in Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. So, Spartans leading 26-12. As we got we got both the JV teams out here and the varsity standing in front over here, just kind of waiting around. I guess somebody's wanting a picture with the varsity team and the cheerleaders. I think, now that I say that, I'm pretty sure that's my sister. All right.
It is.
It is. Elizabeth Suter, photographer extraordinaire, I guess. 2 minutes remaining in this halftime. Lead scorer for the Spartans with 10, Brock Beekman, followed by 8 for Lane Huffman, 4 for Tanner Pierce, 3 for Connor Upton, and 1 for Ethan McKim. And for the Wildcats, well, that makes it easy. 3-way tie for the lead. Dempsey Whitsitt with 4, Tyler Munson with 4, and Brody Thumb with 4. And that's how you get to 26-12. Not a lot of fouls when it came down to it, as the cameraman was showing the varsity picture instead of watching the varsity.
You want to watch him take a picture or what? I mean,
it's better than looking at the Spartan sign, I guess.
Oh, come on. You don't like that big blaring sign right out there that messes with our camera?
I hate that sign so much with a passion.
I haven't done a camera since like my beginning of doing TSSR, and now I can totally see when you've been complaining about this sign. I can totally see it.
It lights up, and it's nice for the crowd because it looks cool. You can see the nice Spartans. But when our cameras do better on the auto white balancing and auto focusing, it just throws it in a tizzy. It's like if you're out there on the football field and those bright lights, any of them that have more than just 3 or 4. Oh my gosh.
That'll do it, and definitely can show in the camera, but
I mean, we also, we take precautions. That's why we do have a little thing on the front of the camera. It's normally used to keep the sun out, and actually kind of keeps the not radiation, the reflections. There we go.
There you go. I was say radiation. I'm not sure about that one.
You know what? You understand.
Okay, yeah.
You understand.
Whatever you say.
Well, it'll be Spartan ball at the beginning of this half. 26-12. Looks like starters are out there, except for Tanner Pierce has switched out with Darian Ruffin-Thomas.
Got a packed gym here at Bushnell-Prairie City.
And we're only at halftime of the JV game, so there's going to be more coming in.
Absolutely. It says senior night here tonight at Bushnell-Prairie City High School. So
at halftime, we will have Chuck-a-Duck competition as well for the after prom or prom. Still
the old Chuck-a-Duck.
Oh yeah, big business around here. Got to get some.
I am never good at that. Never have been. Probably never will be.
And
ever.
You play baseball, isn't that the whole thing? Is to throw?
Right.
I wouldn't know. I was the worst baseball player I've ever seen, and Dwayne Hulett can attest to that, as he was assistant coach. I didn't realize that normal people could see the ball coming in, and you can hit it. No. I had a white flash, and then the ball was there.
I mean, they don't say it's the hardest thing to do in all sports for any reason. So
Upton with the ball. 7 minutes remaining. That's stolen away. Back out as they'll step back. Back up top of the key. Brody kicks it right back out.
I was to say, they've liked that look with Thumb down low, but I don't think he has.
That'll tip out, and it will go towards BPC. You know, it's kind of surprising the game plan has been get it towards Thumb, have the defense collapse around him, then kick it out for that 3.
Yep.
When they're down this much, you got to go for the surefire thing.
Absolutely.
There's really nobody defending Brody as well as they should be down low.
No, and I mean the size advantage that Thumb has down low on this Bushnell defense is definitely something I think that, one of the 3 coaches should take into consideration.
So Adams will pick up his second team first. And it looks like they have not cleared off the fouls yet on the...
I believe that's Mr. Steve Sargent, and he must have heard you.
Oh, yeah.
He must have heard you.
You know what the funny thing is he changed it for the Spartans, but he did not change it for the Wildcats, who should have 1 instead of nothing. Never changed, Sarge. Never changed.
Yeah, he just changed it.
And that'll be a foul on BPC. Might be on Macomb, too. Yes, indeed, his third. His first. His third, team first.
Interesting free throw approach here from Whitsitt. So definitely he's stepping back with that and then steps forward. So, maybe that's just something that he's been able to do. And an offensive rebound to Thumb. So it'll be North Fulton ball after the 2 missed free throws. 3 ball no good, and we got a foul on, I believe that's going to go on number 15, Tyler Munson. So it'll be Bushnell basketball. Beekman will inbound the ball to Huffman. And Huffman will set up offense from half court. Huffman swings right to Upton. Now Upton going to swing it back to Huffman. Huffman kicks it up to Beekman on the wing. Now they're going to go inside to Pierce. Pierce dribbles it out. And just a miscommunication as Ruffin Thomas was cutting in, and Pierce, it's a different thought process there, so it'll be North Fulton basketball. Thought about the 3, now going to dribble in, now he's going to kick it back out to, let's see, number 14, that's Hartstern. 3 ball is missed, but Munson gets his own board, and there should be a travel, but yep, going to be a travel before the shot, so Munson kind of knew it as he took the extra step, and it'll be Bushnell-Prairie City basketball. Huffman dribbling, loses his dribble. Picked up by North Fulton. Swing it down, behind the back dribble, layup, the shot no good. We've got a foul. That's going to be on the Bushnell-Prairie City Spartans. Number 15, Brock Beekman, will pick up that foul. His second, team second as well. As the Spartans lead 26-12, and that'll send number 13, Jaden Ramey, to the free throw line. Ramey, first shot is good.
Dr. Guppy is back in for the Spartans.
You sure you wrote that down right?
And Ramey's second shot is up and good, so have a couple of subs coming in. Number 3, Connor Munson will check in for the North Fulton Wildcats. And it's 26-15. Within 11 are the North Fulton Wildcats. Lane Huffman brings the ball up to Beekman on the wing. Now Beekman kicks it into Pierce. Pierce goes to the cutting Huffman, who is blocked by number 10, Dempsey Whitsitt. Oh.
4:33 remaining, as it'll be Wildcat ball. It's had someone who used to announce games wondered how we did our stream site stuff, so had to take a little time, write down how we get everything working. As that one's going to go into the ether, and it will be Spartan ball. 4:18 remaining. 26-15 your score. Upton will take the ball out towards Lane Huffman. Still yet to score in this half for the Spartans. Drive baseline, he's going to get a blocking foul. They'll charge it to Brody Thumb, his first, team third. Inside, puts it up for Pierce. Pierce for two, misses. And set for three, misses. It'll be on the ground. It's going to be picked up by the Wildcats. That's Connor Munson. Out inside that. Oh, I thought that was going to be a pass to Munson, but it hits the backboard. And they'll get it to Upton. Upton back out to Lane. Lane underneath the basket. Probably could have went up with it. They'll get out to Brock Beekman. And he's put in for two.
Nice shot by Beekman.
Or is it Beek Brockman, like I somehow said? You know, I've only been announcing these games all year. You'd think I would have known these kids by now.
Say Brock Beekman's a kind of a well-known guy around here.
That one will go over the head and out of bounds. 3:30 remaining, 28-15 your score as the Spartans still lead. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Spartan student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Tyler Munson will get his third, team fourth. As Connor has it on the logo, kicks it out towards Tanner Pierce. Puts it up for two, has it high, and that'll work. Pierce has six.
Pierce on the floater there, the right word.
Hey, we got it.
So, like I said, Pierce has made that shot all night, so.
And the thing he hasn't been utilizing so far is his three-point range, as he's a really good three-point shooter as well. 2:53 remaining in this third quarter, 30-15.
Yeah, Bushnell has used Pierce more down low than they have.
Couple of steals away. So Adams will get set to come back into the game, as well as Connor Palm. And Brody has to pass it out before he falls down, and it'll work. Dempsey Whitsitt gets his sixth. This game brought to you by M&B Furniture. Bushnell's only furniture store, M&B Furniture is the mainstay of the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurniturinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Three will be off. Beekman looking for the rebound. He's able to get it, passes it up to Lane. Lane has four people all around him, splits defenders, puts it up on the runner, misses, and they'll get his own rebound. Beekman hits the deck as they'll pass out three for Tanner Pierce. That one's not good. Just a little bit too far north.
And like we just talked about that, you know, that was Pierce's first three-point shot of the night, his first attempt from three, so.
Back up top to the Wildcats down low for Whitsitt. He misses, and then there is Munson for the rebound. And he jumped high to get that one. And then the foul. Now charge that to Connor Upton, his first, team fourth. Excuse me, team third.
Personal foul charged to Connor Upton, number 23. That's his first, team third. Into the Wildcats lineup, Alex Adams, number 20. In for the Spartans, 14, Connor Palm.
Connor Palm taking out Connor Upton. Drives back out top towards Adams. Alex looking inside, Whitsitt, and that'll call a travel before he's able to get around. 1:18 remaining in this third quarter. 30-17. I had to check there. I looked down. I was like, wait, is my scoreboard right?
Scoreboard has a little bit of a reputation of being just a hair slow. Pierce to Huffman on the wing. He's going to dribble it out with Munson. Jumper is up. It's no good. Rebound out to Thumb. So Brody brings it in for North Fulton. And here come the Wildcats.
Inside, Brody passes it towards Whitsitt for two.
That was a great pass and a great decision overall by Brody Thumb, as faked out the Spartan defenders and had a wide open man.
29 seconds remaining. He'll look to get it towards Beekman. 22 seconds remaining. Picks up his dribble, has to get it back out to Lane. Lane out to the left side. Tanner. Tanner drives inside. He's going to put it down to Connor Palmer. He's going to snatch it out of the air. 10 seconds remaining, out of bounds, and it'll go towards BPC.
Yeah, Palm not with the size advantage there down low. So
back up to Lane now with 8 seconds remaining. 30-19 your score. As inside, Beekman misses. 2 seconds remaining, last second shot. Don't foul. As 3 is up, and that is no good. 30-19 your score. Will be right back after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I went through MDH.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we get set for this fourth quarter, here brought to you by Howell Enterprises. Howell Enterprises and Howell Trucking can take your product down the road, near or far, and offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow, continues to support local athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41, south of Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333.
yeah, definitely want to make sure you get that phone number right.
Yeah, no, I started talking, and, you know, I've said these things so many times that I have, as Lane went up, and the kid, that was Adams, slowed down to go over and pass back out, but he did not move. As Lane landed right off of him. His first, team fourth.
Yeah, Adams took a big hit there.
It's a great move to get somebody to jump, but kind of got to move out of the way before they land on you.
Yeah. Adams had the kind of the right idea there, but ends up on the floor.
Drives, and it's going to be tipped by Connor Palm, stolen away by Lane, and he puts it up for two on the fast break. Lane has 10. And, you know, for that entire third quarter, BBC scored 4 points, 32-19.
So definitely not one of their best offensive showings in the third quarter. So we'll see if they turn it around here in the final 8 minutes.
However, they were luckily their defense was able to lock in as well, as the Wildcats only outscored them by 3. 32-19 with 6:54 remaining. Almost long, and he did lose that one. Well, maybe not. Beekman puts it up for two, and that's going to be fouled. 2 shots upcoming for Brock Beekman.
I think if you're Coach Martin here, you'll probably slow down the offense a bit. I mean, up by 13, so I mean, you've got a sizable lead here, and I mean, asking a lot for North Fulton to score. It's about half of what they've scored already.
First one will miss as Ethan McKim comes back into the game. That was charged to Dempsey Witz at his first, team 5th. McKim's second opportunity misses, rebounded by Tanner. They'll say off of Tanner Pierce, and it will be Wildcat ball.
Yeah, I guess Hartson did not get a hand on that. Looked like it was the right call, though. Shot no good by number 10, Whitsitt, and it'll be Bushnell-Prairie City basketball. Huffman will kick it to Beekman. And now they go back out to Huffman, so maybe slow it down just a little bit. Up to Palm, inside to Pierce. Got a lot of Wildcats around him, evades defenders, and gets it to Beekman, who lays it up and in. Brock Beekman with a pretty shot, able to bail his friend Tanner Pierce out there down low. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
34-19 your score, 5:55 remaining is down low. Puts it in for 2 and misses. Spoke too soon, I guess, but right there is Tanner Pierce. He's going to put it up for 2 and misses, and that's going to be up on the ground. It's going all over, ping-ponging around 17 different players, and there it is for Lane Huffman. You know, you're trying to get the ball and trying to run around, but just put two feet on the ground, 2 hands on the ball, and just wait. Everything will work itself out. Blocking foul by McKim. That'll be his 4th, team 5th.
Yeah, I think about every single one of the basketball players on the floor might have had their hands on that ball at one point in that drive, let alone.
Upton back into the game, as well as Gage Barker.
North Fulton head coach not liking the call earlier down here, barking at the referee.
And that one will be a foul from Beekman, his second, team 6th. Whitsitt will get set to shoot.
And his 3rd foul.
His 3rd.
I was going to say, I thought he had more than 2, but. So Beekman with 3. Like I said, kind of getting into that foul trouble.
Beekman with 3, McKim with 4, as that one will miss. Tyler Munson with 3, Alex Adams with 2.
Only have 5 minutes left, so pretty good in Beekman's realm.
Xander Jones back into the game for BPC.
Whitsitt got the second shot to fall. Got it off the back iron to fall, and it'll be Lane Huffman bringing it up for Bushnell-Prairie City.
Whitsitt has 9. 36-20 your score as BPC still leads. It's going to be tipped out from Pierce. Stolen away by Ramey. Spins around. He's looking. Oh, and that'll be a travel before he can pass it off.
Alex Adams, number 20, will check back into the Wildcat lineup.
And a timeout taken by the Wildcats. So with 5:08 remaining, 36-20, we'll be right back.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Out of the timeout, 36-20 your score. 5:05 remaining. Puts it up for two. Adams misses. Last touch by, they'll say last touch by, last touch by the Wildcats. So Spartan basketball up 16.
Bringing back old days, being on the camera.
This game brought to you by Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. Second charge to Dempsey Whitsitt.
Yeah, both you and I knew that. Had a finger pointed out there. Second, he got his hand over Pierce's right shoulder.
The fan section already calling for Gary Hughes to come into the game. Looking lane, hands it off to Upton, down to Xander Jones, down low. And his offense is super high in the lineup, trying to open up that low lane down there. And there's a blocking foul, third charge to Alex Adams. That is the team's 7th. So a 1-and-1 for Lane Huffman.
Yeah, now if you're North Fulton, you're getting into the dangerous part of letting Bushnell shoot free throws on fouls. So we'll see if Lane can knock down the beginning part of the 1-and-1.
First one misses. It'll be last touch by Pierce. Wildcat ball, 36-20. It looks like we're getting some frame drops, which doesn't make any sense at all.
That was a great work by number 10, Dempsey Whitsitt, to bring that ball in. That was a high pass. He's able to just bring it back in and now be able to set up the offense again
Well, folks, our OBS seems to not really want to be working. That's our program that we stream off of. You could tell it's kind of tripping, which doesn't make sense because we don't have any internet issues. The system itself is not liking to work.
I wasn't sure if it would be a connection with our USB to camera.
It's the actual program itself. So we'll be back in just 1 second, as it looks like it could go down at any moment. I don't even know if anybody's even listening to me right now, as I can't tell if anybody can get through if my audio is going out. We'll just keep on going for now. 3:43 remaining, 36-20 your score. Underneath, it'll be McKim. McKim back out to Lane. Lane with the ball. Back out to Brock Beekman. Brock Beekman down low. He's looking, has to get it out. Stolen away. That'll be blocked by Beekman. Almost steps out of bounds, and they'll get it out. All right, get ready. I just hit start streaming again so it can come back soon.
Also in Bushnell-Prairie City, number 10, Gary Hughes.
Hey, Gary Hughes checking in.
Also in will be Reese Reimolds. All right, so it's doing it again. So it's not OBS, and it's not the internet. So I have no idea what it could be. I love it. All right, well, we'll finish this game like this, how it is, folks. And then we'll try our best. 3 ball will be off. 3 minutes remaining.
Spartans with the basketball, 2:30 to go. Fourth quarter, Huffman gets it to Ruffin Thomas, who puts up the shot, no good.
Darian misses from 2. 36-20 your score.
I feel like it's been 36-20 for a while.
It has been. It has been. Layton has the ball. 2:15 remaining. So they get it down to Darian. And that'll be a timeout taken by BPC. We'll be back right after this.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we get set here to the end of the fourth quarter, 1:58 remaining, 36-20 your score. As now I'm wondering if it's actually lagging, or is it just my computer looking like this? And it actually is. We do apologize, folks. Lane Huffman in for 2. You know, just when we think we got everything figured out, they throw something new on us.
Yeah, definitely. Also, like I said, not the time that you really want it to.
No. 3 will be off. 1:29 remaining. 38-20 your score. And a timeout BPC to get subs in.
Final 85 seconds from Bushnell-Prairie City High School to JV matchup. Did my math right? Think so. Bushnell-Prairie City will bring the ball in. Ruffin Thomas runs into his own man. It'll be North Fulton ball as they come away with it. North Fulton on the attack, throws it in. And a foul, number 31, Trip McClure same last name as my dentist. Should get that name right. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot a couple.
All right. 2 shots, 1:15, 38-20. I Googled it, and it said it has to only do with internet, even though internet is fine. So thank you, internet folks out there, for telling me nothing. In between games, we'll most likely shut down this entire laptop, reboot everything, and pray that works. Second shot, that will be off. Rebounded by Xander Jones. 1:11 remaining in this JV contest. Don't understand, but 3 for Gary Hughes will be off.
And here come the Wildcats.
It looks like we do have the senior night people already lined up. Into the game will be Bradley Urias, maybe. Three will be off. 47 seconds remaining. 38-20 your score. 3 for Bark. And misses. Out of bounds. 39 seconds remaining.
That was off Urias' right hand. So we Bushnell-Prairie City basketball. Jones got to find somebody, and he will in the corner. Who's just going to
3 will be a miss.
Toss up the 3 there, but
33 seconds remaining, 38-20. And that 3 will miss. 22 seconds remaining, last touched by BPC.
Final 21.3 seconds here from Bushnell-Prairie City High School. Shot no good from Urias, and he misses the second shot. Rebound to Gary Hughes.
5 seconds remaining. Darian kicks it out to Xander. Xander kicks it all the way across to Rymold's last second 3, and that'll be off. So at the end of this one, 38-20 your score. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Hey, the entire camera has frozen now. Let's change that. As didn't think that would happen. Oh man, what else could happen? So your final score, if the scoreboard would ever work, 38-20. I love technology so much. You guys don't even understand. So, as we get the rest of the varsity team up there, Lane Huffman ends the game with 14. 14 for Brock Beekman, 6 for Tanner Pierce, 3 for Connor Upton, and 1 for Ethan McKim. And 7 for Dempsey Whitsitt, 6 for Tyler Munson, 1 for Jaden Ramey, and 4 for Brody Thumb. So, we'll kick it over towards... trying to get Dave Norton out here to actually take a picture. Hey, there he's paying attention. So we'll kick it out towards Croxton on the live mic.
And welcome to Senior Night 2023. At this time, I'd like to draw your attention to the floor. We will recognize our seniors in basketball, cheer, and band. Introducing first, Carter Oliver. So Brandon and Doug Oliver. He's been in basketball for 4 years. Braden Barker. He's been in basketball for 4 years, the son of Karina Barker and Scott Barker. Jalen Conley. He's been in basketball for 4 years. He's walking in with Nicole Carlock and granddad Benjamin Webster. Paco Galan Ardia. He's been in basketball for 1 year. His host parents Doug and Danielle Hood and host brother Andrew Hood. Sean Lake. He's been in basketball for 3 years. The son of Megan Lake. Ezra Mason. He's been in basketball for 4 years. The son of Phil and Patty Mason. Peyton Mason. He's been in basketball for 1 year, the son of Michelle and Kendall Mason. Dalton Strode. He's been in basketball for 4 years. He is the son of Wes and Jamie Strode. Dalton Yoka. He's been in basketball for 2 years, the son of Kerry and Shauna Yoka. Now for the cheerleaders, Kenny Briggs. He's been in cheer for 4 years, daughter of Kim and Jason Upton. Peyton Cameron. She's been in basketball cheerleading for 3 years, the daughter of Bill and Connie Cameron. Jaden Chenoweth. She's been in basketball cheer for 4 years, the daughter of Kenny and Jason Chenoweth. Now for the band members, Aaron Friday. Aaron's been in band for 8 years. Son of Marty and Janelle Friday. Avery Village. She's been in band for 8 years. Walking in with Peg and Jason Village. Cora Village. Been in band for 8 years. Also walking out with Jason and Peggy Village. Janet Lentini. She's been in band for 8 years. Daughter of Tony and Janet Lentini. Kylie Norris. She's been in band for 8 years, the daughter of Phyllis McLeod. Leah Sargent. She's been in band for 8 years, the daughter of Steve and Michelle Sargent. Nathan Spangler. He's been in band for 8 years, the son of John and Holly Spangler. Elizabeth Suter. She's been in band for 8 years, the daughter of Andy and April Suter. Logan Taylor. Been a band member for 8 years. Walking in with Abby Bowen and Grant Taylor. Ladies and gentlemen, have a nice round of applause for all your 2023 seniors.
So, and with that, we will kick it over towards the varsity stream. As you could probably tell, figured out what the issue was. As I looked over at John Reynolds right after the thing started. One of the outlets is bad in our power strip. The computer was not plugged in like it always is, and it was running off of emergency power. As it said, you had 5 seconds to plug me in, and I looked down and I said, well, what do you mean you are plugged in? I guess not. So apparently, if the battery power is going low, then it messes with the internet. I did not know that. But
yeah. So, I mean, that'll do it. So if you don't have any power.
Oh, my gosh. It's just another new thing every single day, it seems. So we will be good for the varsity stream. We'll kick it over there in just a couple of minutes so you can enjoy the pep band. We thank you for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.